there is no mental health stuff back in India in our times. Let's put it this way. Either you are good or either you are mad.
Yes, that is how you have been born with. Your
Yes.
empathetic, your compassion nature. If a male is alcoholic, well, that is his coping mechanism because he's unable to deal with it.
Yep.
No one is trying to understand how much he's taking on himself. And that is how there are layers and layers of so many secondary emotions. I don't know where I'm stuck. So all the answers are within you. I'm just there to, pull that strings apart, and because I'm not here to give an advice. Because if it's an advice, it's not counseling.
Okay.
And another thing is you want to control what is happening.
That was the hardest part. Welcome, Nidhi. Welcome to Baldwaker. This is the third episode. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Today we're going to talk about a very interesting topic and very essential in the community as well. We're going to talk about mental health. Now, being a mental health counselor yourself, how do you rate the problem of mental health in Australia at the moment?
How do I rate the problem? First of all, I don't see anything as, a problem. I love to see that as a human being evolving himself to achieve something in the life. So everyone has got that challenge to, uplift themselves, to, look at their own life the way they want to see. And that is how, they take steps further. And that is how, they try to evolve themselves. So meanwhile, when they are getting challenges, sometimes you can't see them. And sometimes you just feel, oh my God, I can't do it. I'm stressed.
Yep.
That's the most commonly used word. Even, in our house, our children, family, wife, husband, everyone says, I'm stressed. I'm depressed.
Yep.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
So just on the same note, what is mental health?
Yes, a very good question. The way we say that, we take care of our physical body.
By going to gym and stuff?
Yes, so you want to nourish your body. You want to eat beautiful, good food, healthy food. You want to see yourself, you're looking so beautiful,
Yep.
Everything the way you are looking on your physical self. If something is getting hurt, you go to a doctor. Oh my God, it's paining.
Yep.
Same way, there is something going on inside, within our brain, within our mind, which we can't see. And we don't know until it takes you so much eventually to say that, oh, I am hurting somewhere. I can't deal this anymore.
But how do you know that?
So that happens through, everyone has got different capabilities of, how you have got your levels of patience, how you take your challenges, how you can take the pressure, and so many different aspects. That also encounters how you are grown up, how is your environment around you, so many influences that we have. So basically that is very individualistic, how you take your mental health.
But then on the same note, how do I know that I've got a mental health problem?
I would say that whenever you feel that, you are not heard or you are not, validated for what you are going around, in your surrounding, and when you feel that you want to talk something, just come to a counselor, sit with them and explore yourself.
So is it the first type or the first way of communicating it? If suppose, for an example, I'm not well, okay? I'm going through some tough phases in my life. First of all, realization is one thing.
Absolutely.
And second part, I feel, is taking action on it.
Yeah.
If I'm going to a GP, would a person should go to GP or they should reach out to a mental health counselor?
Okay. If you don't realize, say for example, you are having, you just feel that I'm not okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The first step is go to your GP. That's all right.
Yep.
GP will eventually tell you to go to a counselor.
Okay.
So that's all right if you don't know, whether I should go or not. Because again, to go to a counselor, that takes a lot of, readiness.
Yes.
To go there.
Yep.
And I think people don't have that readiness. They still struggle with it to open themselves and say that I'm not okay.
Yep.
So that's all right. You go to a GP and say, I'm not okay. And they might help you. And they will refer you to a counselor.
Yep.
And then, you just start taking sessions and you see yourself.
Okay. So when you tell about sessions,
Yeah.
I've got a problem. Consider myself as a patient. I'm coming to you.
Yeah.
What do you check for in your patients? Or shouldn't say patient, but someone who is not well.
So we use the word client.
Okay.
In our
In a real estate industry, we use the same. Okay. All right.
Yes. So we see as a client. Okay. And in counseling, it is. I'm not someone to rule your life. As a counselor, my work is to plug in your problems
Yep.
in my shoes, but not the socks.
Okay. Interesting.
And to connect you and to understand where are you having those challenges, and at the same time exploring your own self through your own realization, because I'm not here to give any advice.
Yeah.
Because if it's an advice, it's not counseling.
Okay.
Counseling is something I am here to listen to you, because I think that's the basic human need every one of us are looking for.
Yep.
Can you hear me? Okay, yes, I'm there to hear you. Okay. I don't know where I'm stuck. So all the answers are within you. I'm just there to, pull that strings apart and just try to work it out. Okay, see, you have already done that. That's just a click of realization that I give you. And then you understand, oh, wow, I've already done that before. Why I can't do it right now?
Yep.
There you go. You got your answer by yourself. That is how it works.
Okay.
Yes.
So once a client comes to you,
Yeah.
with certain problems, you of
Yeah.
course try and find out what is the real problem in them. At that point of time, does it require many sessions, you reckon, or how does that go from there on? You understood what the issue is. How do you go about from there with your clients?
Okay. First of all, there is, I call it like, you see it as an endless, journey. Because as a human being, as an adult, you are very complex from within.
Yeah.
I might see a problem, or I would not even say as a problem. I would say, I would love to use a word challenge.
Yeah.
Because when you say problem, it just creates a different thing in your mind.
Yes.
And you're like, oh, I'm in so much of problem. No, it's just a challenge. Okay.
Yes.
So I want to make that light. And I want to say that, you're having a challenge. And then when I, start, picking those things, I unfold
Yeah.
so many different emotions. You just keep on, unfolding so many different complexities of emotions that you have been carrying. And usually, if that is what the study says, that when an individual is having very severe traumatic experiences in their life, it is usually related to your childhood.
Okay. That was my next question as well.
Yes.
What caused mental health issues?
Yes. It is something like, juggling and shuffling your life. No life is, I would say that, this is
Perfect.
a perfect life,
Yeah.
a perfect person.
Yes.
No, because we all are trying to go somewhere. Even we don't know where we are trying to go.
Yep.
Yes. So as a child, what is influencing you? As a child, your parents. When you grow up, you realize, oh, you know what? My parents did this right, but I think if they would have done this, that would have been better.
So
But
is it
well,
parenting, you mean?
No, not really.
Not parenting. Okay.
No. Because again, that is also, they are also trying to do what is best at that moment of time.
Yep.
But because we are still growing, we don't understand, we don't realize, we don't have that knowledge to understand their situation. So what we think when we grow up, you know what, if I had that chance, when I was a child, I would have been something different.
Yep.
That prediction is very easy to say.
Okay.
But well, to accept the reality that this was the fact and that was the most beautiful way, I have been nourished.
Yes.
So now it's my time. They have done their job. They have done what they have to do. But what's my duty now?
Yep.
Let me evolve myself. Can I still do what I wanted to do? And then you come back to your passion.
Okay. Okay.
and you dig that in.
So is it start at early stages of life, or it can start any time?
No, it is basically your early years of development.
Okay. So
Yes.
say around till 15, 17, 18?
Around 11 to 12,
Okay.
like before that.
Okay. So adolescence, just around that time, around that period.
Before that period.
Before that period. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
early childhood, like
Early
5 years, 6 years. You're evolving, your brain is developing, you're taking so many things.
Mm-hmm.
When you talk about teenage, I always refer that as hormones ruling your personality.
Yes.
You know, so it's like a transition. That's a different part of the life again.
I believe you look after the kids as well, and you have programs for the
Yes.
schools as well.
Yes.
Consider Australia. We all are in Australia at the moment. Does bullying puts more pressure on mental health? Of course, I
Yes,
believe.
absolutely. Absolutely, it does.
So how do you deal in that tender age where you're not an adult, you are not even a teenager?
Yeah.
Of course, before 12 or 13,
Yeah.
it's going to be difficult to grasp and to understand how should I go about in my life. I mean, if my parents are, we all come from India. We all were bullied at some time, at some point. I was bullied. I'm sure you were bullied at some point. There is no mental health stuff back in India in our times. Let's
True.
put it this way.
True.
Okay.
Yes.
Either you are good or either you are mad. If you have problem, then you considered as a mad person back in India where we came from. Okay. So that is considered as not an issue but a taboo. Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
We are in a society where we are in developed country. There are fancy words what we use these days.
True.
And mental health, of course. I mean, I'll tell you share a small story about myself.
Yeah, sure.
When COVID hit, we are social animals, and I am one of the most social animal. I would like to say that. On a daily basis, I prefer to talk to my friends, to my clients, to everyone as
Yeah.
much as possible. Sometimes my wife say I talk to my clients and my friends more than her, but that's what it is. So
Yeah.
when COVID hit, I started feeling lonely. I wasn't sure what the direction of my life. I was not in a situation where you would be sitting at home for 23 hours in a day and not going outside. And that started, impacting my day-to-day, life. I started eating more. My eating habits were real bad. At that point of time, I used to drink as well. That drinking probably be 2 to 3 times a week. So what I did is I used to call my friends and just ask, "Are you okay?" I was just wanted to check that how are they feeling, and is there anything which I can do to make them feel better? Because I know everybody was going through that. So it wasn't a selfishness, but it was to understand that if I can impact it in a better way in somebody's life, then it will eventually a sort of a boomerang effect. It will come on me as well, and I will start feeling better. So as soon as the restrictions slowly starting going out, I could see that I'm getting it better. I'm coming back to myself. But during that period, which was, I'm sure, tough for everyone, I've seen friends of mine who had become alcoholic. I have seen my friends who've had issues in their relationships. Sometimes you think that, you gotta be spending more time with your partner, but 23 hours of day when you're spending with your family, I don't know how people took it. Whether too much is bad or a minimal one is bad, I don't know. So that's how it was my experience during that tough time. What sort of people you had? Now, we were talking about kids. Let's go back to that point. Do the parents bring you the clients, or is the school referring it to you when it comes to the mental health issue at a younger age or a tender age?
Okay. First of all, I can hear your story, and I do feel that, not only you, but so many other people have been, going through the same process
Yes.
of emptiness,
Yeah.
Okay, with the clients, I get referrals from both the sides, from parents and also from the schools.
Yep.
I get referrals from, I work with NDIS, I'm a registered
Yes.
NDIS provider.
Yep.
So I do get clients from the support coordinators from, say for example, I've got a client with whom I'm working, then they refer to like a word of mouth thing,
Yes.
they refer to other clients, and that is how I get my clients. While you were saying about your story, I would love to put that into two words, and that is accepting the situation. And another thing is you want to control what is happening.
That was the hardest part.
Yes, So this is what, every one of us has got something or the other that you can't accept it,
Yep.
and you want to control something.
Yes.
Why?
Which was the hardest part.
Yes, because you want to get it. You know that you can't control it, but you still want it. It is like a child going in a shopping center and telling mom and dad, "Can you please buy me an ice cream?"
Yeah.
But mom and dad are like, "No."
Yep.
But child is not ready to get that. There is no understanding of that concept,
Yes.
right? With an adult, you have that understanding that if I have lot and lot of ice cream, it's going to affect my physical.
Yes.
But then I should not have it. Is there a sense of control?
Yeah.
Some people might be able to do it, and some people lose it
Yeah. At that age.
at that time, that particular time.
Okay.
There is no age.
Okay.
People can do anything at any age.
Okay.
I don't put that into a confined thing.
Gotcha.
It is more about, are we able to reflect? I feel that if you are a counselor, you are born with that skill. When we study counseling, our professors, they always tell us that 40% is your persona.
Yeah.
That
How
is
you
what you are
heal
born.
someone.
Yes, that is how you have been born with. Your
Yes.
empathetic, your compassion nature. Another, 30% is your skills.
You got to be empathetic or sympathetic.
Empathetic.
Okay.
Empathetic, because
Okay.
empathetic is again going back which I was telling you. I have to understand, I have to be empathetic to be in your shoes but not in your socks.
Yes. Yep. Gotcha.
So it's more of a empathetic feelings and understanding it. And another 30% is what I call is your skills and then your knowledge. But that 40%
It's crucial.
absolutely. And why it is crucial to be a counselor. You cannot be a counselor just by saying that, oh, I know the theory of Maslow, I know the theory, well, what Freud told me, or I've read it. No, that's not. To be a counselor, you need to think from your heart. You need to feel from your heart.
Yeah.
You can't think from your mind. Because when you are talking to someone, when you're trying to understand someone, the most important thing is to practice your own self with those reflective practices. Am I doing it?
So you got to be honest to yourself first.
Absolutely.
Before you treat someone.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I give you a beautiful example that is a realistic example that I have gone through.
Okay.
I had one client who had a problem with fear. And she came to me and she was around 45 something, and she had biggest fear phobias that she was sharing to me. While she was sharing me the story, I was asking myself that I have got a fear of water.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
can't deal with water.
I could relate to that.
Yes.
Yes.
So I took a pause and I'm like, do I think that I can really, encounter this lady? I told that lady after first session that, what? Give me some time and I will get back to you. Because then I had that question mark inside myself. And I was like, well, I have that fear of water.
Yes.
What I'm doing about it?
Yep.
I was like, nothing. Then what
Yeah.
I can do? I've got a swimming, lessons going in front of near my house, and
Yes.
I just went there one day.
Mm-hmm.
I said I want to get enrolled.
Yeah.
They said okay. I said, well, I don't know anything. I've got a big fear of water.
Mm.
Like, that's okay, and that is why we are here. I said, well, okay, fine. I'm still, trembling. I don't know how I'm going to fight. I'm experiencing that, fear just by even, talking about it.
Yep.
It might not be a fear for anyone in Australia,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
They are water friendly.
Of course.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
But back in my country, we never thought of, swimming lessons or anything. No one, we never had such things, to be frank.
Yeah.
And then I started with the lesson. My first lesson, I still remember. I was just holding the swimming pool corner, and I'm just trying to put my feet in, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't do this. I'm just trying to, having so much of dizziness just by looking at the water. I said, that's all right. Nothing is going to happen. That's all right. That's all right. That is what I'm telling to myself. I took one board. I had to go only 100 meters,
Yeah.
maybe not even that much.
Yeah.
My instructor told me, you need to come in the middle.
Mm.
Oh my God. There was a judgmental type of a thought that I think he's very strict.
Yes.
And if he's very strict, I don't think I can do it. Okay, that's all right. Take a deep breath. I took the board. Then I took one noodle.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I'm going there, I had another noodle.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just, and there were other students, and he was like, are you going for some war? And I was like, yes, it's a war inside
It
me.
is.
Yes. And I was just saying, like, he was like, are you in a beginner lesson? I said, no, I'm in a beginner's lessons. And everyone was laughing.
Yes.
Because I believe that there should not be any shame in accepting that you don't know. That's all right. It's all right if I don't know. I'm here to learn.
Yep.
So I'm absolutely zero. I'm
So
a
you're
blackboard.
conquering your fear.
Yeah, absolutely. I was holding my instructors. I was trying to, get hold. And I was trying to dig out why I'm having this fear.
Yes.
So the first thing was because I don't know the nature of water.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how the body can relate to water. I have a fear of death.
Mm-hmm.
So these three things were like I unfolded in myself.
Yeah.
All right, after a few days, 15 days, I was able to do by myself. I was able to understand what water is.
Mm-hmm.
So that means I created a relation with water. I understood. That's all right. Water can comfort you. It has got its own intelligence.
Yep.
Your body has got its own intelligence. Your body knows how you can, settle yourself.
Yep.
And after that, I was able to swim by myself.
Mm.
I did it. You can do it. So that whole process of fear, I was able to encounter, I was able to experience. Okay, now I'm calling that lady. Come on. I'm confident. Whatever fear you have got, you understand the basic. Okay, that is what she might be going through.
Yes.
That phobia. So now I'm able to relate it.
Yes.
I'm not saying that you have to, experience everything but the basics of life. You experience that. You filter it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then you say, yes, I'm one step here now. Okay, let's go to the next step.
Yeah.
So like this is how, the counselor work.
But then when you talk about the mental health,
Yeah.
who are more vulnerable? Is it men or women?
First of all, I don't take vulnerability as a weakness. It's a strength.
Okay.
It's a strength.
But who's got the more strength then?
Both of them.
Okay.
Because it is like a yin and yang.
Mm-hmm.
I take it as a feminine and a masculine.
Yes.
So this too, it is incomplete.
Mm-hmm.
Humans are incomplete.
Yeah.
You cannot say that only a woman can do this, a man can only do this. No, you need both at the same time, on the same level, to explore yourself to the fullest. You cannot have your fullest capacity if you don't have both.
But then let's talk about the number of clients you get either referred to or either coming and reaching out. Is it more women reaching out or is it more men reaching out?
I have got more women reaching out, but now I have started getting men.
So is it sort of a slow realization that men can also, because historically or traditionally, let's say, men don't cry. Men are strong. Okay? This is what been taught to us. When we as a kids were playing back in our childhood, people used to say that you're a boy, why are you crying?
Yeah.
This is not a myth. This is the reality. What we all have been brought up with.
True.
If a girl is crying, that's okay. But if a boy is crying, you can't cry. True. After marriage, I'm talking about in general.
Yeah.
In Hindi they say कि बंदों को कंधे नहीं हुआ करते. And that's the fact. When females or when a wife has got her sasural or her maika, she can go to maika. She can go to her house and express her feelings.
Yeah.
She can go to her friends, whether it's in kitty party or whether it's wherever it is, she can open up. She can explain that, look, this is what the problems I'm facing. Now, how many women do it? I don't know. But when it comes to men, we can't we can share, but I don't know how many people share. Now, I'm talking about myself. The moment I started opening up to my friends, I feel that kahani ghar ghar ki. Most of the people have got the same problems.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when it comes to receiving the information or acting upon it, what is the percentage like? Is it out of 100, how many percent women and how many percent women historically, and how it's changing now?
Yes. I remembered one more, quote like this, that मर्द को दर्द नहीं होता.
Absolutely. Yes.
मर्द को दर्द नहीं होता है.
Yes.
So this is what it is. Okay, so there are two things to understand over here. First is the social structure. Okay. There was a time where you are blindly following that social structure. Okay, you are a boy, you are not supposed to cry. You are a girl, go and help her.
Yes.
Okay. There is also one more thing. If you are the eldest in the family, you have to compromise.
Yes.
Give it to, give something to your younger one. Give something to, so the eldest one is always compromising.
Yes.
Right. So you see the eldest one have got lots of responsibility to carry.
Yeah.
Always. Because they are always, taken in the society, looked at in the society that, they understand well. The younger one is okay. You are allowed to do that because that's the social structure.
Yes.
Okay. So now things have been changing. People are able to communicate. So now people understand that, okay, that was the social structure, but that was created by us.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we change it? Yes, we can. Before, we did not have that realization. There was a fear.
Yeah.
If we do something like that, no, there won't be acceptance of ourselves.
Yes.
Because we always have those fear of acceptance. Because we are looking that, am I going to be accepted in the family if I do that?
Yeah.
As a husband, if I come and cry in front of my wife, is my wife going to accept it?
Yeah.
Because as an individual, we always want to say, oh, my problem is the bigger problem, not yours.
Yes.
Right. But the another fact is to understand that as a male are really physical in nature. They are born physical. Female, they are born emotional. Okay. We need both to have that balance in life. Okay. So but that does not mean that a male is not having an emotion.
Yeah.
Male does have it. Okay.
Oh, definitely.
Yes, but there are no people in our community who goes and, dig that male and say, oh, I'm here to listen to you. Keep on going. Because if you go to a counselor, that is not acceptable in the society or maybe with your partner.
Mm-hmm.
There is again a big, taboo over there.
Mm-hmm.
You are a male, you have to go outside and do a counseling?
Yeah.
Well, no.
Is it still on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially in our community, yes. No, it's not acceptable. Why not? If a male is alcoholic,
Mm-hmm.
well, that is his coping mechanism because he's unable to deal with it.
Yep.
No one is trying to understand how much he's taking on himself.
Mm-hmm.
And that is how there are layers and layers of so many secondary emotions.
Yep.
Primarily you are facing something else.
Yep.
There was a lady who came to me and she said that she was smiling and she said that, you know what, Nidhi, I'm having a breast cancer and my partner just divorced me because he said that our children might get cancer in the later stage.
If you don't mind me asking, which community that person comes from?
The Asian community.
Okay.
And and she was smiling and I took a pause because I wanted her to vent that smile. There was something behind that smile.
Yes.
That was that pain.
Yeah.
So I wanted to encounter that pain and I was like, I did not smile. I was so much feeling that pain. I was like, I can hear you. But that was a silent hearing.
Is it true that the people who smile the most are actually broken inside? Is it a myth or is it right?
It is right. People cover themselves to portray. There are so many women outside carrying so many things and they smile and crack it out because they have a fear that if I am broken, how my children are going to take me. They will see me as a weak mother.
Yeah.
I don't want to portray myself as a weak.
Yeah.
Because to understand myself as a weak is something not good. I'm not acceptable.
Yeah.
Why is not that acceptable? That is connected to childhood.
Yes.
Because somewhere parents might have said, you have been crying, you need to stop crying. Why you are crying all the time?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're not weak. You
Yep.
can do it.
Yep.
Or maybe there is a pressure.
Yes.
So you don't know what's going around. So people who are trying to, so that is what I'm saying, coming back to that lady who was trying to smile and tell me those things were absolutely different inside.
Yeah.
So you're hiding something.
So as a professional, it is your responsibility to find out what actually is not right.
Absolutely. I would not say not right or not wrong.
But
that does not
what's
exist.
the issue?
Yes, what's the challenge?
Yes.
Why it is happening? So then I realized that I was asking myself the question that, are we really, really honest to ourselves? Can we see ourselves from inside? Are we ready to do that? No. Because you're scared. You're scared. You've got so many layers that you are hiding as a mask.
Can I share a very small story?
Yes, absolutely.
The moment you stop thinking what people will think about me, things makes it so much better in life. I have experienced this one by myself. Because irrespective what you do in life, people are going to ask you questions. People are going to point out their fingers. So the moment you understand that whether you do part A, people are going to say something. Whether people are going to do part B, people are going to still say something. So why are we trying to please and who are we trying to please at this point of time or this age, where somebody had said a good quote is, people as it is are going to forget you after you go away out of this world. One day you're going to die. People have forgotten legends. So who are you and me?
Yes.
Who people are going to remember as? And why are we trying so hard? We are not someone who's going to keep our legacy down there. We are a normal people. Okay, we are just a normal people. So if we are going to live our life and try and do best in our capacity, then who are we trying to please? If we stop trying pleasing people, just because, see, there was one part is you should, and this is what we've been told or we've been taught from a very early age, that don't hurt someone. I'm sure your parents
Yeah.
would have told you exactly the same.
Absolutely.
But in that process, when you're not trying to hurt someone, you need to understand to say no during those times as well. Because what we
Absolutely.
feel is just to please you, I'm saying yes, still, if I need to or I want to do that or not, that particular task. So when you come across your friends, say for an example, somebody is asking you to go out, you are tired, your day was horrible, just because you don't want to hurt them, you say yes. But at that point of time, during that period, you are suffering.
True.
So the moment you start thinking about yourself, not in a selfish way, because I feel that I'm not a mental health counselor, but I feel there is a very thin line that you need to look after yourself.
Absolutely.
In my life, at least, it comes after the age of 40. I was still in that particular phase where I don't want to hurt someone. I still feel that this is the line where I need to look after my friends and my family. But in that process, if I'm still saying no, that means I'm not doing justice to that relationship.
I get you where you're coming from. Yes. So when you talk about legacy,
Mm-hmm.
I believe that the life that you touch, the souls that you touch in your life
Mm-hmm.
are your legacy.
Okay. Interesting
As-
point.
As many souls that you touch. As a normal human being, a normal life, you are touching someone
100%.
in your life.
100%.
And there are people who are going to remember you for what you have done. Does
Yeah.
not matter. It can be for a frequent of seconds. It can be for many years.
Mhm.
That does not matter.
Yeah.
When we say that we are looking for some validation
Mm-hmm.
from outside,
Yeah.
that means we are fighting with our own empty space.
Yes.
And the second thing is, if you can touch the core,
Mm-hmm.
you're sorted. You don't have to take the responsibility that, oh, I don't want to hurt someone. In that process, you are being so mindful
Mm-hmm.
that there is a chance of getting hurt.
Yeah.
I tell you, if I just ask you, don't look at the red color,
Okay.
that is what you do.
Of course.
Your mind is working like that because your mind wants to
Yeah.
keep you busy and tell you, well, you cannot sit very calmly.
Yes.
There has to be some thoughts. That is
Yeah.
what the work of mind is.
Yes.
It's like a computer. You bring those files.
Yeah.
You're talking to something. You remember the past memories. Okay, that file is uploaded. It's
Yeah.
over there in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't erase it.
Yeah.
It is there.
So, say for an example, when we were kids, after our school was 12 to 5, after 5, we just put our bags in a house, go out to play. Okay?
Yeah.
That is what most of the people or kids used to do.
Yeah.
At this point of time, when kids are coming to school, from school, they have classes, they have swimming, they have tennis, they have volleyball, they have sports, they have so many things, but not necessarily they're having that connection what we used to have. At this point, if we compare India and Australia, do you feel that mental health was still there back in India when we were kids, but that has not been come
Addressed.
out and educated in the way it should have been?
Yes, absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
this issue was still there when we were kids.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
I would say, I will just give you an example, like, having dinner on a dining table,
Mhm.
and a child says, you know what, I had a very bad day today. I'm
Mhm.
not feeling all right.
Yeah.
That child is low. That child is not in his fullest, mindset,
Yes.
you can see that child. Okay.
Are you talking as a mental health counselor, or you're talking as a
As a parent, just
As a
as a parent,
Okay.
a normal family,
Okay.
not as a professional.
Okay.
I'm just trying to bring that focus that, what used to happen is like parents would say, that's all right, it's just a movement.
Mm-hmm.
Go and rest.
Yeah.
Or maybe that is not even addressed. Have some food, you will be all right. Or maybe you might have a headache.
Yeah.
That feeling the child is carrying, he's never going to forget. Why? That child might feel there is no one to understand what I'm trying to say. There is no one, my parents, they're not getting where I'm coming from. I really had a bad day. Now, what is that child expecting?
A conversation from your parents?
Not really. It might be simple. Come here. I'm sitting with you. I'll give you a hug.
Okay.
That works. That works.
So just somebody being there with you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And this small thing is everywhere. Even today, as a human being, if you see that, okay, someone is not all right, just go and give a hug. That's it.
Yeah.
That person, you don't need any conversation. If you don't know what to say, what to talk, there is no need.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're touching the core.
Yeah.
That person internally feels that I'm safe, I'm holded, I'm all right. You don't need anything more. As this is the most simplest form.
But in today's society, do you feel people have time for that? Forget about hug. That is the second part. I'm talking about finding it. Say, for an example, you're my friend. Okay, I'm talking to you on a regular basis. You need to be a very good friend of mine for me to understand that there is something wrong in Nidhi.
Not really.
I'm talking not as a professional. I'm talking as a normal person.
Yeah.
So if I'm a normal person, what points you would suggest I should look for, or pointers where I'm aware that there's something not right?
Okay. When you know a person very well as a friend, say for example, the most important thing is to hold a space.
Okay.
It is very difficult for an individual to hold a silence.
Mm-hmm. Can you please elaborate?
Okay. So when I tell you that, okay, Mangish, let's be silent for 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You might feel frustrating, fidgeting, something. There are so many things that you
Emotions
want to talk.
going on. Yeah.
Okay. Important thing is silence. Let it just go. Flow it out. When you don't understand anything, but you still know that something is going around,
Yeah.
you can just be there. That presence itself communicates more louder than the words.
Okay.
First thing.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing is a very simple step that you said before, that you were asking during the COVID, are you okay?
Yes.
People don't have time for it.
But that has worked out wonders.
Absolutely. And sometimes when you are really connected, you give a chance to your friend that they come and talk to you. And if you feel that person is really hesitant enough, you go and ask,
Yeah.
is it okay? Are you all right? If you feel something is not okay, I'm happy to listen to you.
So when people are fighting in their own life, their own battles, you think that we should be taking a little bit of more an extra effort in our day-to-day life for our close ones to see that they are okay as much as you are.
Yes, I think that is the basic human values and needs. Even though a person is not having any problem, say for example, you are all right, but you're not having a good day.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That happens with me too.
Yes.
Right. I'm not having a good day.
Yeah.
I have a right to sit down doing nothing.
I'll give you a trick. You know what we do? We've got a friends here in Southeast. Whenever anybody of us are not having a good day, we all get together. We go to Frankston on a freeway. We grab a coffee from a McDonald's and start singing the 90s songs. And that's our therapy.
Amazing.
That's our therapy.
So good.
We go there, it's probably an hour's drive. We come back home. I drop them, whoever picks them up, drop them. But we make sure that we are in one car. We talk silly things. There is it's no inhibitions. You're talking to your friends.
Yeah.
But we try and trust me, Nidhi, that it's sort of a therapy. I have considered it for myself. It is making wonders in my life.
Absolutely.
My wife, I've spoken to my wife and I said, whenever there is some tough time or there is something which is not right, which I feel, my go-to people are my friend. Of course, my partner is there.
Yeah, of course.
But if she's not available or she's not there, this is my kanda.
Absolutely. I was listening to one beautiful podcast from Jai Shetty, and there was the guest was also like, you must have heard about Simon Sinek.
Yeah.
And he's amazing. And he was saying the same thing. In life, you might have challenges with all the relationships, but only friendship is a relationship where you are what you are.
Yep. Absolutely.
Right.
100%.
And there was another thing which I really loved, and I had goosebumps, listening to that. And he was saying that Disney World, like Disney has
Yes.
a policy that all the characters, when a child comes and hugs the character, until the child leaves the
Yes.
hug, the
They-
character won't lose
That's
it.
right. That's right. How amazing it is.
How amazing.
Yes.
Right. This is what we should learn. Like, a friend, we always say a friend in need is a friend
friend
indeed.
indeed, yes.
Yeah. So you hug, you hold that because that's a safe place.
Yeah.
Right. And we keep on doing that all the time. But that does not mean that you yourself forget to communicate what you are going through.
Yeah.
It's like a part and parcel.
When you come across someone in your close circle and you understand that they are going through, let's say, mental health problem, how can people support their loved ones in that situation? What's your advice?
Okay. Mental health is something you cannot control or you cannot force anyone.
Mm-hmm.
We want people to come, realize, and open up. So it has to be their call. Say, for example, if I know that my best friend or my people or my person is having some issues or challenging, what I can do is I would always say that I'm there to listen to you, but if you feel that you might get judged because I know you so well, I'm happy to take you to someone else. Or maybe you can find someone whom you can trust.
Yeah.
Because and when you have such communication,
Mm-hmm.
you are giving that assurance to the person that I'm being understood, I'm being heard.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is only the main reason why someone would not go.
Yeah. So you need to have faith and trust in that person.
Absolutely.
Where you can open up.
Absolutely.
And not make, shame out of it and say that this is what I remember, probably 5, 6, 7 years ago, Glenn Maxwell took a leave from cricket for probably 5, 6 months in that calendar year, just citing that he's got a mental health issues. Now, if somebody where, people follow cricket like crazy back in India and in Australia as well, if somebody as a celebrity status is coming out and talking about their mental health problems, that is definitely going to help the community to open up, because if they see that a celebrity is talking about it, we can talk about it as well. So I think from his perspective, it was a very bold decision that he's come out and taken a break from cricket, saying that I am not well. I just need to sort out my own engineering inside and I'm going to be away, but once I come back, I'll be stronger and better.
Yeah. So for maybe a few of the community that might work very well. That yes, okay, I'm maybe influenced by cricket.
Yes.
I love cricket, and I can relate.
Yes.
So someone with whom you can relate or with whom you're influenced, of course, that is one of the biggest step
Okay.
that you can take for yourself.
Yeah.
But again, coming back to the basic, I always say you don't have to be dependent on your outer environment or your outer, people or influences. Work on yourself.
Yeah.
You're not feeling all right, that's okay. Like, that's all right. There have been so many times, because there are days I work for like this week, I have been working like 18 to 19 hours a stretch with no break. And I was literally like, even while traveling, I'm like, very, very much, I was like, I knew that I'm getting exhausted.
Yeah.
When I went back home last night, I told my children, I'm very tired.
Yeah.
I really want you to come and sit with me. I just want to sit. That's my therapy.
Yeah.
Okay. Even though I'm not doing anything,
Yeah.
that's all right. There have been lots of my friends, they have been asking me, do you ever get tired?
I'm a human as well. Yep.
And I always say, a cardiologist can have a heart attack.
Yeah. I remember one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So of course,
Yeah.
I have the same emotion as you have, right? I have the same things, same juggling, same challenges that you are having.
Yeah.
The only difference might be that I might be able to, reflect on it with a more clarity.
Yes.
And then I'm trying to, take those threads, out, and I'm just trying to entangle them, and I'm just trying to work on it.
Yep.
That's it.
So when we are staying in Australia, do you think we are more open when what we were compared to what we were?
I would say not only Australia, globally that has been, we have taken that step further. We are like very open now, I would say. I have encountered so many, I still remember I had one teenager, and my first conversation with her was like, I just asked her, how are you? And she was like, hey bro, how are you doing?
G'day, mate.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
And that culture was from our culture.
Yes.
And I was not surprised. That's all right. And she did that intentionally to see what I'm reacting. Because she knew that this is not acceptable, maybe in the culture that she has been brought in.
Yeah.
But that was unfolded after a few sessions. I'm like, all right, I'm not judging you. You are what you are. And I appreciate. I'm grateful for what you are.
Yeah.
I accept you. And that is what she was looking for.
Yes.
So this is how, things work.
So what are your main tips for people who are either in Australia or anywhere globally, how they can or they should look after themselves?
Self-reflection. Work on yourself day and night, no matter what. Understand your cues. What is your body telling you? What is your mind telling you today? Today I'm very happy. I just want to be happy. And I want to go out and I want to scream and tell everyone, I am happy. Do it. There is no one in this world to stop you. Go and do it. And when you really do it, tell yourself you did it.
Yeah.
You don't need anyone around you. Nothing. Second thing is to practice silence. the best way to do is, if you don't know anything, stand in front of a blank wall, look for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. That's it.
Blank wall.
That's it. When you have got nothing, I give a very beautiful example is when there is no page to flip in your book,
Mm-hmm.
that is what your life is.
When there is no page to flip.
That is
That's-
what your life.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
This is what it is. I don't know what's tomorrow. I don't know what happened. This is here, now.
Yeah.
Right. So that is the best thing to work on, to
Mhm.
hold the space. Let the
Mhm.
other person share. Let that other person understand your presence. We always say that, when a person dies, you understand the value of that person. Why? That absence.
Yes.
So that absence is the silence,
Yes.
right? So if you can understand that, you can understand yourself better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't say that you go outside and you do big things, or you talk big things, or you do some philosophical things, or you do miracles.
Mm-hmm.
No need. There is no need. You are a work in progress. Let it be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So have those grounding things, inside you, which is making you grow. Keep
Yeah.
on doing that process every single moment, every single time. You realize you're lost somewhere, you're doing something, come back.
Has social media affected our mental well-being?
Absolutely.
Has it made it
Absolutely.
worse?
Absolutely. I have got people from industry who have been taking sessions. I've got few of my friends around me.
Mm-hmm.
Right now the trend of looking beautiful.
Sexy
You should
all
be,
the time.
yes, you should be in figure.
Yeah.
You should be perfect. That
Yeah.
is coming from where?
Expectations or
Social media.
unrealistic expectations.
Yeah. Why you can't accept how you are? Why
Yeah.
you can't be that? And also as a woman, to tell another woman that, wow, that is taking so much from us. Like, there is no acceptance. Why would I say that she has lost 10 kgs because I can't do it?
Mm-hmm. But being fat is a taboo in the society.
Absolutely. People are taking like that. But then, how you can work on it? Is that what you're carrying? Is that what you're portraying?
During looking after that particular period, I think you understand the self-importance, you understand your existence, you understand that yes, I could have an opinion, or I could also need to look after myself in a better way. How I see it as, during last 4-5 months, I think I've lost 12 kilos myself. Okay, when you go to India, you eat a lot. We all do
Absolutely.
that, yeah?
Yeah.
And then we put on extra Ks, and then we come back, and then you try to take out as much as possible. What I've understood is I started loving myself a little bit more. It's not about what people are talking about,
Absolutely.
but it's the way Virat Kohli said, I looked myself in the mirror and I said, how the hell I'm gonna do it with this body. So if you start loving yourself, that's definitely gonna make it better for you, and you will start taking steps to make it even better for yourself.
Yeah. So my
So-
question is, where is that coming from?
That is not from social media, but that is somewhere, sometimes it comes from that, yes, I'm not following any Bollywood celebrities, let's put it this way. But when you see that if you lose weight, can you feel confident? I was looking for that question. And then the answer I found it was yes.
Yeah. So that means you are trying to understand your own self.
Yes.
You're looking for that confidence within yourself.
Yes.
Right. And that confidence, it has to do with your thoughts.
Yes.
It is connected.
Definitely.
Right. So you want to train your mind.
Yeah.
Because your mind is so much mechanical
Yes.
to look at the things, oh, so fat,
Mm-hmm.
straight away.
Yeah.
Well, that person might be having so many struggles with his body which he can't maybe able to manage it.
Yep.
He might be feeling shameful for that.
Mm.
But how easy for me is to say that, oh, how ugly.
No, but it's not because people are talking about it. It's about
Yep.
self-worth. It's about finding something which is good for yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that means rather than looking at outside, come back to yourself.
Again, it comes back to that. Yes.
Every single answer is what I want.
You find it within yourself.
Absolutely. This is where I'm standing. What I want right now.
Mm-hmm.
I want a validation from my friend. That's okay. What I should do.
Fuck that shit.
No. If you want. sometimes you want to, listen. Wow, Nidhi, you did amazing today. But there is no one around me to tell me that. I call a friend. Hey, I'm just feeling demotivated. Can you motivate me? You tell me that I
Yes.
did really good.
Yes, absolutely.
And then your friend says, Nidhi, you did really good. No matter she's repeating what I am saying, but I am getting that feeling. Yes, I did it. Because you need people. You need people around you. You need someone who can say that, yes, we are doing it. So that's all right.
Yeah.
The same goes when you're sad. I'm not feeling good. You scream, you cry. You don't have to hide yourself for that. You have your human emotion. Go and say, I'm not feeling good. That's all right.
Yeah.
I've got my staff, and we have our supervision sessions. I've got students coming from University of Canberra, and we talk a lot about so many different interventions. And there have been so many instances where you can see maybe a student or a staff is just having a meltdown straight away. Coming in the morning, boom.
Mm-hmm.
And then they, come to me and say, Nidhi, I'm so sorry. I said, for why? Why? That's all right. It's okay. Take your time.
Mm-hmm.
If you need me, I'm here.
Yeah.
But if you think you're okay within yourself, because you don't want to encroach something which is uncomfortable. You don't want to hit that. You want to give that platter in a way where you are invited,
Yeah.
but at the same time you're valued
Yes.
for what you are. So that dignity has to be maintained. So I
Yes.
tell them that it's okay. Take your time. That's all right. Eventually, maybe after 1 week or maybe after 1 month, they come and tell me, you know what, Nidhi, I was broken on that day. Do you remember?
Mm.
I do remember.
Mm.
What happened? You know what? I was so much frustrated because of so many things happened at my home, and I couldn't deal with it.
Yep.
Because maybe my partner did not understand me. I was telling him, I was trying to tell him something, but he took me wrong. What I see is that for that particular person, it took 1 month
To come out of it.
to come out. To come and tell that.
Mm.
She's still in that challenge of that 1 month,
Yeah.
day and night. It is still there unconsciously. So there are so many different things. Every day we have within ourselves,
Yeah.
which we carry. We don't want to show. We want to snuggle it up, and we want to make everyone feel that I'm strong. I can do it.
Yeah.
No, I'm perfectly fine. Oh, you have a problem? Come. I will help you. So that means you're not honest with what you are.
Yes.
You can't cry because you're weak. That's all right to be weak. My observation always says that what I was thinking, because I do lots of reflective practice every moment and during my day. And, we always have that thing. If a child is weak, say, for example, in one subject, what as a parent you will do? You will say, okay, let's put him in a tuition classes.
Yeah.
You're weak in maths. But if you realize that child will opt only for the things in the life in which he is passionate and in which he has got the strength.
Yes.
So what I believe is you should work on your strength. Make your strength big, because that is what your call is. That is what you are for.
Yes.
Your weakness will eventually, get work. It's like, working at the back.
Yes.
You can have people for that.
Mm-hmm.
You can work that in a secondary way, but
Yep.
eventually you will only work for what you're passionate.
Yes.
I have got so many women coming to me and say, you know what, after 50s, I really feel I need to do this because I wanted to do that when I was in my 20s, but I couldn't do it because of so many situations.
Yep.
And from there is a trauma.
Mm-hmm.
There is a blame.
Yep.
There is a sense of not getting validated.
Yes.
But now I want to do, no matter
Yeah,
what.
yeah.
It's 50, that's okay. But
You
Nidhi,
got
do
the
you
freedom.
think, people are going to judge me? No. One life, one journey, do it for yourself.
Excellent.
Do it. And do it with that confidence and having your head straight, eyes with confidence, saying, I'm doing it. When you say I'm doing it, with that confidence, people around you will say, wow, she is doing it. Can I do it? It's a domino effect.
Yep.
Because you started.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that is how it is.
Well, Nidhi, I can talk for hours and hours with you. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you on the show. I think it's just a simple message which, we would like to give it to the people is look after yourself. Look after your loved ones. Open up. Yes, everybody is going through some or the other. At this age, at this time, I think the more we look after each other, the better human beings we will be.
Absolutely.
And if you need help, seek help, get support. There is nothing to be feel ashamed of, because everybody and anybody can go through this. So it's more about being there with someone rather than being not there when people need it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mangish, for inviting me. I loved your questions, conversations, and I hope all the viewers who are going to listen to this podcast, they might get some information that might be helpful. I'm always there. I have my company, Nidhi Perception, and if you feel you want to talk to me, I'm there for you anytime. You can find me on all my social medias. And the last thing I would say that I'm grateful. I'm here with so much of compassion, and I loved it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.